Hello everyone, start some barrels for Great League. Today a friend is going to show how he reached the expert rank here. He's going to play with Jumpluff, with Shadow Feraligatr and regular Swampert in the back with Earthquake. That's the surprise of this team. And let's find out if regular Swampert is a good pick. It's not very common for sure, so let's see. So it starts with Shadow Scissor on the lead, which is, I would say it's nice. Not the most comfortable battle, but for sure it's a nice battle for the Jumpluff. Goes for the bait, and now goes for a straight Harrier Lace. Okay, tries to swap here to apply pressure with Shadow Claws. Gotta shield this possible Trailblaze. Was only a Night Slash, still fine, and now this guy brings Azumarill. So Azumarill is a wall for Feraligatr, but it's still possible to flip if he decides to force shields. Not sure if he's trying to do that, but it's possible with the Shadow Claw pressure. He's adding up damage, as you see. It decides to let it go. And yeah, okay. Reached another one. Not going to be enough from this range, but sure, it's going to be farm for... Okay, it decides to bring Swampert. I thought it'd be for Jumpluff. Still fine. And now it's that Scissor. It's in the farmland. Gotta shield this. And let's see if the Earthquake is a good move for this. Oh, it's a Bastiodon. For sure he's going to receive this because he's pairing the Swampert with Sludge. And guess what? It's an Earthquake. So instantly give up. So good game there. So as you see, Earthquake still has some usage for Swampert. That Basti was not sparing at all that Earthquake. Let's move for the next battle. So a very well played battle here. You could go for the Hydro, but most of the players are not sparing that Earthquake, so that's why I go for a straight Earthquake there. And it has good battles as well for neutral battles like Jellicent. Would be better for Azumarill with Sludge, but it's running Earthquake. So now it's Tinkaton, answers with Feraligatr, goes immediately for Hydro for applying pressure here. Tries to shield. Decides not to shield, and that was a good call. Now this guy answers with Lapras, and things are not looking that nice. Because some players run Ice Beam on Lapras, some players run Skull Bash. Not sure what's going to bring next. I would bring Jumpluff, but not sure what's going to do. Okay, I would go for Jumpluff and farm, but it's a risk because this thing could have access to Ice Beam, but probably not. Okay, I would say Skull Bash, and it was Skull Bash in fact. And now this guy answers with Tinkaton, and it's locked against Swampert. And here Earthquake will have some usage again, because he was caught by surprise. And from this range I guess Hydro is not enough, and this is a regular Swampert, so it decides to let it go. And now what's going to be in the back? It's a Credilli. So the things are ugly. This thing just core breaks this team, and he's running Acid, which is kind of worse for Jumpluff. And he tried to snipe and was caught in the CMP. Very unfortunate. And not sure if he can KO with 2 aerial acrobatics. For sure not. I guess this is over. Nah, no chance. Yeah, it's going to be a good game here. Nice try anyway, but was caught in the CMP versus Credilli. Would be a different battle if it was a good snipe, but probably that player was sparing that snipe and did the charge move. So let's see if the next battle will be better than this. So Portuguese player here. So Shadow Drifloon on the lead. So go for a straight Acrobatics. Probably going to shield. Okay. Try to catch that Icy Wind. And now gotta shield this possible Shadow Ball. It was Shadow Ball. So decides to swap and now brings Lapras. Okay, so as I said before, some Lapras are running Skull Bash, others are running Ice Beam. We don't know which moveset this guy has in the Lapras. Okay, going for another Hydro before faints, and yeah, decide not to shield. Jesus. And like I said, yeah, sometimes you're going to get some players with Ice Beam, sometimes with the Skull Bash. I guess the most common would be Skull Bash, because Ice Beam is a legacy move and some players don't have access to Lapras with Ice Beam, but with Ice Beam for sure you're going to catch some players out of guard, like he's going to catch by out of guard running Swampert with Earthquake. So good game anyway. Would be a different battle if it decides to shield, but it was pairing the Skull Bash, so good game anyway. And let's move for the next battle. So the things are not looking that nice at the moment, but this team seems really balanced. Unless you face a double grass type user, because you still have good answers for grass types here. And now answers with Drapion, and this is why Swampert is here as well, to counter Drapion, to counter those Dedenne and the other rat, which I don't remember the name. And now goes for Hydro, and Hydro will be enough, or almost enough from this range, because this is a Shadow Drapion, decides to shield. It's going to be only Aqua, but we will apply some pressure. And probably is going for the CMP again with Aqua, but this guy farmed one more fast move. And this guy is decided to get both shields from Swampert. And let's see if it decides to do some catch here. Okay, goes for another Hydro. And this Drapion is doomed now. And now it's a Shadow Feraligatr. Okay, gotta bring his own Feraligatr here because Jumpluff is cooked against the Feraligatr with energy stored. Good damage there. This guy has double Hydro, I guess. No, it's Merak. Okay. Now go for the Acrobatics. And 2 Rock Slides are not enough, but we'll do some serious damage on Jumpluff, because this is a regular Jumpluff and has the better IVs. Now go for the last Acrobatics before this guy reach Rock Slide. And that Feraligatr is forced to throw Ice Beam in order to knock out Jumpluff. And the Feraligatr in the back still has some energy stored, some HP stored, and was able to Shadow Claw down the opposite Feraligatr. So good game. And let's go for the next battle and the final one. If this battle ends in the win, it's going to reach the expert rank. So it's Azulid. Not the best because of Ice Beam, but still playable. Okay, to warn more fast move and try to catch a possible Ice Beam. Shadow Feraligatr. Okay, it was a player off here. Now it's a Shadow Scissor. Okay. I'm not sure if it's possible to get another Hydro, but probably not, because that Shadow Scissor hits really hard. And gotta answer with Jumpluff. He goes immediately for Jumpluff. And this guy is going to throw Night Slash after Night Slash. So probably is going to build some energy before throw energy. Okay, it says let it go. And now it's Credilli. So Credilli is a huge core breaker, like I said, for this team. Let's see if it's possible to win this. Swampert has 2 shields behind him. Gotta shield everything from this crazy Credilli. Here he goes for Hydro, but I guess this won't do 50% damage, yeah. And the next one probably is not enough as well. Okay. I guess he's trying to get the clock. Yeah, I guess that's the plan. Goes for Under Energy, throw the Earthquake. And let's see what's the next move going to be. Okay. Now brings Jumpluff, he's forcing him to throw the energy. And now Swampert is in the farmland. and that Earthquake will KO that Credilli for sure. Not sure if that will be enough, but Earthquake for sure is, and it's going to be a good game. So, well played there. Not throwing energy on Azu, and forcing Azu to throw the energy on Jumpluff. So, good battles here. This is a really cool team. I'm tempting to try it because I am only playing Master League and now I have some time, and probably I will take advantage from this team in order to climb on Great League. So there is it, the expert rank, and this was it. This was the video for the Great League. Hope you enjoyed and see you next time.